Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a short warm-up flow or a morning flow, however way you want to put it. We're just going to open and energize the body in a way that is very gentle, kind of slower paced, just to get our bodies really into it. Let's get started lying down flat on your back. Oh yes, and you can have 2 blocks if you want to, optional, not required. Lying down flat on your back. Settling down into the mat. Let your legs be long, the arms be long by your side. And start to take a few rounds of breath here, settling into your space, settling into your body. Bend your knees, hug the knees into your chest. Hold on to the forearms and then start to guide your knees down towards your chest. Softening the upper back, softening your lower back. You can rock side to side if that feels good. Come into happy baby. Hands come inside your knees. You hold on to the outer feet. And then you kick the feet up towards the ceiling, allowing the knees to descend down towards the floor. With your feet, think of kicking up towards the ceiling. Gentle stretch in your hips and your lower back. Now take the soles of your feet to touch. Lower your heels towards your hips in a diamond shape. Think of pushing the knees outwards away from you. But with the heels, pull them down towards the mat. Arms are straight, shoulders are on the mat. Hug the knees into your chest, and then legs straight, arms down by your side. Now take the feet to the edges of your mat, so feet are mat width apart. Take the arms over your head, and also take the hands mat width apart, so your whole body is in an X-shaped position. From here, kick the heels forward, extend the legs long, and stretch the arms all the way back. So really deep and full stretch here. Fingertips reach towards the back of your room. Heels kick forward. Good, and then release. Now slide your feet together to touch. Thumbs together to touch. Hook your thumbs and spread your fingers long. Now stretch the fingertips towards the back of your room and kick the heels forward. So imagine somebody is pulling you in 2 directions. You're stretching back and kicking forward. 1 deep inhale here and a full exhale out. Again, 1 deep inhale here and a full exhale out. Bend your knees, knees to chest. Now take your arms into a cactus shape. So the elbows are on the floor, shoulder blades are on the floor. Pull the knees into your chest, and then lower your knees towards the right elbow, without letting your left shoulder leave the mat. Try to keep your knees together. Come back to center, knees together. Knees into your chest, and then rotate towards the left. Right shoulder stays on the mat. Focusing on the spinal rotation, spinal articulation. So 1 vertebrae at a time. Come back to center, knees into your chest. Lower your knees towards the right elbow. So your pelvis will lift off first, and then the spine will twist in each segment. Good, come back to center and switch. Knees into your chest, knees over towards your left. Right elbow stays heavy on the floor. Right shoulder heavy on the floor. Come back to center. 1 more time each side, knees over towards your right. Think about grounding the left shoulder heavy. Back to center. And then knees over towards your left. Good, come back to center, hold here. Now take your arms over your head again. Hook the thumbs, spread the fingers. Take your legs up towards the ceiling, legs straight as much as you can. firm the lower back into the mat so your core is tight. Option here, you can have a soft bend in your knees. Now lower your legs 30 degrees down. Hold, legs straight. Lower your legs 60 degrees down. Hold it here. Come back up. Again, 30 degrees down. Arms stay straight, hold. Legs 60 degrees down, stay. And come back up. Last 3, 30 degrees down. 60 degrees down, hold, lower back tight, and back up. 30 degrees down, 60, hold, back up. Last one, 30. Legs straight, 60, hold here. Hold here, keep breathing. Core stays tight, legs stay straight, arms are straight, hold. Good, come back to center, bend the knee, and then release. Now take your hands behind your head, interlaced. When we lift the shoulder blades up, I want you to think the action is coming from the core, not coming from your neck. So a lot of the times when we lift up, it comes from the neck. Try to use more of the core to lift you up, okay? So hands behind the head, interlaced. Tuck the chin slightly into your chest, and then using the core contraction to lift the shoulder blades off the floor. Stay here, neutral neck. Now stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Both legs stay straight, 90 degrees. Now lower your legs 30 degrees down, hold. Lower your legs 60 degrees down, stay. Now lower your legs all the way to the mat, hover, and come back up. 2 more like this, 30 degrees down, neck stays neutral, 60 degrees down, hold, hover above the mat and back up. 1 more, 30 degrees down, 60 degrees down, stay, hover, come back up. Good, bend the knees and then release, rest. Slowly rolling up, coming into your downward dog. Hands to the mat, feet back. Hips up towards the ceiling. Pushing your chest towards your thighs. Stretching out the whole body. Come forward, plank pose. Lower your pelvis down to the floor, straight into cobra. Chest forward, upward dog or cobra. Chin comes up. Tucking the toes, pushing back, downward dog. 2 more here, flowing forward, plank. Lower the pelvis down. Slight back bend here, upward dog. And push it back, downward dog. 1 more, slide forward. Lower the pelvis down. Chest forward. And then push it back, downward dog. Left leg up towards the ceiling, bend the knee, open the hip. Step the left foot in between your hands, back knee to the floor. Arms up, low lunge. Slight back bend here, looking straight forward in front of you. Now bring the spine back to center, right hand to the mat. Pick up the right toes, left hand catch, thigh stretch, quad stretch. Turn the body to face the left side. Slowly release. Both hands to the floor. Shift your hips back. Left leg straight, half splits. Keep walking the fingertips forward if you can. Shift the sit bones back. Spine stays extended. Step forward. Hands to the floor. Stepping back, a downward dog. Switching sides, right leg comes up, bend the knee, open the hip. Step the right foot forward in between the hands, back knee to the floor. Low lunge. Slight back bend here. Allow the chest to open, allow the hips to open. Left hand to the floor. Pick up the left toes, swing back and catch the heel. Think of turning your chest to face the right side. Looking back and draw the heel closer towards your hips. Slowly release. Both hands to the floor. Shift your hips back, half splits. Walk the fingertips forward, push the hips back, full stretch. Come forward, stepping back, downward dog. Knees to the floor. Walk the hands forward, puppy pose. So arms are straight. Lower your chest towards the floor. Chin can come forward, or you can place your forehead flat on the mat. Soften the mid back, soften the upper back, and breathe deeply. Slowly release, come back to center. Take the left hand underneath your right arm, left ear to the floor, thread the needle pose. Think of turning your face to face the ceiling as you rotate more towards the left side. Come back to center and switch. Right hand comes under the left arm, right ear to the floor, turn and twist. So think of shifting your pelvis towards the right side, the whole body turning towards the right. Come back to center. Few rounds of cat-cow to finish. Inhale, arching the back, looking up. Exhale, round the back, chin to your chest. 2 more. Inhale to arch. Chest forward, chin comes up. Exhale to round. 1 more. Inhale to arch. And exhale to release. Slowly sitting on your heels. And that is it for today. Thank you for joining me on the mat.